I'm about to go to one of my homies' UCB show, which is a comedy improv place. We're gonna get ready, go to the show, chop it up. I haven't met with them in a while. My first UCB show, I've never really been there before. I don't know, this looks kind of weird. I hope my head is in the frame, but let's get ready. I just want to go super simple. All right, before we continue, please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and comment down below. Definitely something like this. These are one of my favorite Lucky Brand jeans. Boot cut, cool. Let's wear this and it's a white tee. You know, let's just keep it simple. White tee. You know what? I can wear the black t-shirt I wore earlier today. Nothing crazy, just a black tee. I used to do a lot of these get ready with me, outfit of the day videos. And honestly, I couldn't really, like now when I look at my page and everything, I couldn't have seen, you know what I mean? Just something really casual, you know? Something really casual. Just need to get my 2 chains, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm gonna rock these 2 gold chains of my mom's, cause why not, right? I know there's a different type of way to go about doing it. I know people talk about portions. I'll have a good time, catch up. I said before, this is my first UCB show that I'll be attending. Just document the experience. You know what I mean? Like I said with everything else. And of course, I like having my chains tucked. But the way this shirt is gonna be, wow. I look exhausted, don't I? I mean, it's been a long 72 hours, you know what I mean? We got things going on. Got good things going on, bro. Got very good things going on. This is it. We're gonna wear white socks and then have this. You know, the closet. Alright, so we got the socks, got the chains on, everything. So, and we're about to go ahead, alright? Hopefully I was in frame. I think I was in frame. I remember growing up, I used to do improv. And the biggest thing they always say is, and yes. That's the key to improv, right? And really like throwing yourself in the situation and all that stuff. Yeah, the last 72 hours have been insane for me in the sense that I talked to my parents about my psychedelic use. I talked to my parents how much it's helped me, and you know, they're from a whole different generation. You can only imagine how that talk went, right? So then, I'm so glad, I'm so fortunate, I'm so lucky and blessed to have a friend of mine that I can call my brother that was there for me. You know, I just felt like at that moment nobody could understand, and nobody could really understand my position. Like my parents weren't gonna understand, you know, even after telling them everything about a documentary I watched, an episode that we saw together, what this thing does. So yeah, that's just what it was, right? But now we're gonna focus on the good stuff. We're gonna do the good thing. With my partner, her and I are talking back and forth about how did my meeting go with my homie that I'm like writing. We're developing this short idea, a short film idea of how did it go, how, like, was he receptive, was I receptive, are we collaborating, how is it going? I'll be honest, I really felt as if I was being really assertive when it came to the ideas, how you should go by doing things, how we should do, you know, to the point where my partner was like, hey, are you collaborating? She's like, I love that you're standing up for your ideas, but are you really genuinely collaborating, or are you just making this thing of, I'm gonna take over, I'm gonna get the ideas, I'm gonna do it my way, I'm gonna, you know, and being as collaborative as possible. I know for the longest time, I think I've also had this personality before where I would be very passive. I would be very passive, as in like, yeah, man, you know, yeah, that's cool. Even though I would love my ideas, I wouldn't have the guts to really share my ideas because I was just so passive. As of recent, I've really been mindful about expressing myself more, being more vocal. I'm usually always the most quiet person in the group. Is from Stephen Curry in basketball, is that you gotta be vocal. He has a clip where he's talking to his at his camp about, he was the one that was talking the most. He's like, hey, I'm out there really saying, hey, this is what, hey yo, rebound, outlet, you know, swing the ball, you know, all these or maybe even defensive switches. Basically just saying, hey, you have to communicate. You have to communicate. You can't stay quiet. You gotta talk. And the same thing I'm realizing when I'm with other creative people, other people in general. You have to speak. You have to talk. Even though I've had a really, I don't know, I think my personality has gone everywhere. Every single teacher, all the way from college to anything in between, they would always say like, hey, this kid is so quiet. This kid is so quiet. As soon as something happens that he finds a friend or he talks to somebody, he's so social. And I think for the longest time, I bought into this identity that I'm a quiet person, which I am. There's nothing wrong with that. But I think I bought into that identity so much that I couldn't really explore the talkative side of me. Always kept it away. I want to do that, you know? If there are certain moments in my life that I want to talk, speak up, you know, I think you should definitely be speaking up. If you don't speak up, and people are gonna think I hate to say this, you don't have ideas, you're just there to chill. And I think there's a time and place for everything. But the key thing is to communicate. Communication is a lot of trial and error. Specifically when it comes to creativity, I know I've found myself sometimes really not participating in conversations sometimes because I'm like, hey, you know what, I am that quiet guy, I'm just gonna sit back and observe, which you should. There's a certain point of time that you should be very observant, know not to step on people's toes, not to cut people off, you know. But once you have become comfortable in sharing your ideas, just saying something out loud, that it'll help. Maybe that thing that you're keeping inside. I hate touching my nose because I remember one time this guy said that anytime you touch your nose, you're lying. I don't think that's true. If that idea that you had in the back of your mind and you share it was the idea that they needed to hear at that moment, you know? And I know sometimes it can be very nerve-wracking to share an idea. Look at that. I live in Los Angeles. Look at that. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? Check that out. Check that out. I love LA. Like, I haven't been on this side of town in a long time. Look at that. Wow, I don't remember none of these things. As I was saying, communicate. Please communicate your vision, communicate your ideas. I think the hardest thing sometimes as an artist is to be very protective of our ideas, very shelter our ideas. Don't shelter your ideas. Let it out. If people don't like it, they don't fuck with it, they don't fuck with it. You know? Don't say no to yourself before somebody else says no. That's another thing. I'm not trying to be too preachy, but I'm just like, these are the things that we have to, as artists, as creative people, keep in the back of our mind. There are times you have to be silent, listening, and observing. And I don't know who said this. They're like, hey, if you want to be a good listener, you have to talk. And that kind of just blew my mind because for the longest time, everybody would be like, no need to say anything, just listen. Listening is shutting your mouth up and listening. No, ever since I heard that quote of talking helps with listening, blew my mind. Nobody's ever put it in that perspective before. I think we got to be very wary of that. You'll know when you're speaking too much. You'll know when you're not talking enough. You'll know when he looks at you as if you have no great ideas. You'll know. I think your gut will tell you. Your instincts will tell you. And sometimes if you make a mistake, that's okay. That's okay. Just try doing your part. Never feel as though you don't have good ideas and I shouldn't share these ideas. I think you should always be sharing your ideas. Got it. Nice. Alright, so I'm about to go inside. But yeah, communicate your vision, people. Communicate your vision. Alright. One thing about LA, you gotta read the signs. Tuesday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. 2 a.m. Alright, we're good. But yeah. Alright, let me text them because I gotta get off my phone and message them. Alright, I'll see you soon. Alright, so he's not available for another 15 minutes. So I know there's a Starbucks close by. Let's go get some water from Starbucks because I am parched. All right, that was a bummer. Starbucks is closed apparently, and I don't want to go to another spot far away. Here, let me show you my views right now. I'm not gonna lie, I got very nervous being around so many different people, being around new people, and being in a new environment. So it's a challenge, you know, to get back out in the world and just being comfortable again, you know. And then again, being comfortable in the uncomfortness. But as soon as I grabbed my seat, I just took a breather. You know, I just said, you know, just take it in, be in the moment, be present. Just have a good time. Just try your best to stay present. So here the show starts. I don't know if there was any. That's Shy New. That's the homie. I didn't know about any of the video recording policy or not. So I just took my phone out and just started recording some clips. You know, I saw somebody next to me, so that kind of further encouraged me to do it too. So I think she saw me doing it, so it made her feel comfortable too. This is really dope, seeing a UCB show with so many South Asian actors, comedians. It was really nice. It's really nice to see more brown people being involved in the arts and creatives, and everybody bringing out more brown people for support. It was a great night. It was a great night. I laughed my ass off. They were completely incredible performers. Anytime you're in the city of Los Angeles and you want to just come catch a show, definitely come through and see the UCB show. And here's just some stuff afterwards, just hanging out, you know. I was writing notes. I don't know, I've become one of those people where I'm just like writing notes of, well, what did I find funny, what did I, you know. But overall, it was a great night. Now we out ski. It's the legend right here.
Yeah.
It's the legend right here. Introduce yourself to my channel.
Shiny Baller 5. I'm like out here doing it big. You already know. Had a show, UCB, crushed it.
Let's go. My boy killed it.
Then we're vacuuming the